Hi friends, so today we are gonna deal with how locusts came and what is next. So we had heard about locust attack on India. So what are this actually desert locusts? So this desert locusts are actually Schistosera gregaria. They belong to a family of grasshopper itself, and they normally live and breed in semi-arid or desert region. So for laying eggs, they require bare ground. So the need for them is they need a bare ground so they can lay eggs, and that bare ground is found in areas with dense vegetation. So they can breed in Rajasthan but not in Indo-Gangetic plains or Godavari or Kaveri Delta. That is a major point you have to be understood. So first one is it is already a grasshopper. It belong to a family of grasshopper. It normally live and breed in semi-arid or desert region because for laying eggs they need bare ground. Okay, and they cannot breed in Rajasthan. They can breed in Rajasthan, but not in Indo-Gangetic Valley or Godavari Delta because there is dense vegetation. Okay, so let's see. But green vegetation is required for hopper development. So for hopper is a stage is between the nymph that is hatched from the egg and winged adult moth. So you can see it like this. So this is the egg. This is the nymph and this is the adult moth. So for this nymph they need what? Green vegetation. So we know in almost all continents this side is desert, then we have small mountains or some kind of small grassland, and we have dense vegetation. So first they will lay eggs in the ground, and when the eggs hatch there comes nymph stage. For nymph stage they need thick vegetation, so grassland and this forest will be more than enough. So this is how the entire life cycle is depending upon. So now we know this hopper is the stage between nymph that is hatched from the eggs and the winged adult mode. So such cover isn't widespread enough in desert to allow the growth of large population of locusts. So as an individual or in small isolated group, locusts are not very dangerous. If it is an individual or if it is like one or two, that is not an issue. But it comes in large population. So there is a film of Surya where a lot of locusts have been attacking a particular area only. So that kind of thing has not happened here. It is because of global warming only this kind of warming phase is happening. Okay, so uh, when they grow into large population, will go into a gregarious phase, and this gregarious phase forms swarms. A single swarm can contain 40 to 80 million adults in one square. So they can contain like 80 million. Like if they contain 80 million of locusts, imagine how fast they can eat all the grass, right? So large scale breeding happens only when the conditions turn very favorable. So like in ural habitat or desert or semi arid region they need a kind of specific time. So like good rains can actually good rain can actually induce this feeding and all, so that will increase the breeding. So good rain can sometimes generate just enough green vegetation that is conducive to egg laying as well as hopper development. So hopper development as well as egg laying, they need a good amount of rain. So that has happened in India because this locust is usually breed in dry areas around Ethiopia. This is that area. So actually they breed in this dry area. Okay, but we know about what? Climate change. Okay, so this locust is usually bred on the dry areas of Ethiopia, Somalia, Eritrea, along the eastern coast of Africa, like in the Horn of Africa. This area is known as Horn of Africa. So that area they have been breeding. So other breeding grounds are Asian regions in Yemen, Oman, southern Iran, and in Pakistan, Balochistan, and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa provinces. And these are the area. This is the Pakistan area. This is the Pakistan area. This is the Oman, Iran, that area, and this is the Horn of Sea. Okay, Sea of Horn. So that area usually happens is breeding. So Horn of Africa, sorry, I meant Horn of Africa. So Horn of Africa, that includes Ethiopia, Eritrea, and all. Then we have this Iran, Oman, Yemen, etc. And here we have India, Pakistan, that area. So the Locust Warning Organization is the unit under Agriculture Ministry that has spotted this and warned their presence. So this Locust Warning Organization has been warning India and Pakistan. Subsequently, there have been several swarms arrival from the breeding areas. So when July and October is the normal time, why did they arrive so early? Actually, they arrive in July to October area, not this time. Why did it arrive here? Because of the cyclone storms of Mekunu and Luban, which have struck Oman and Yemen. So why did it come early? It had to be coming in July or October, but it came in early because there were cyclonic storms of Mekunu and Luban which attacked Oman and Yemen respectively. This made a heavy rains in that area, and this had made them a lot of breeding. Okay, and if it is left controlled, this can increase 20 times of its original population, and that's why the farmers are very much concerned about it. So scientists of Locust Warning Organization has got it first whiff in 2019 Rabi season, where unusually active swarms were reported in Rajasthan, Gujarat, and some part of Pakistan, Punjab. So this area has unusually reported, but this time it is not. So, but further action could not be taken because of the lockdown. Because of lockdown, there was no action to be taken up, and it has got very much increased. So why is this further eastward movement? So this immature locusts, it contain immature locusts. So they feed voraciously. If it's we know younger the organism, they need more food for more growth. So this is immature locust. So they need voraciously more vegetation, and they consume roughly their own weight. It's one of the important fact that it consume its own weight, like it have to consume the food equivalent to its own weight. Then only what they can do, they can actually live. So that is why it's actually increasing its consumption. Okay, and but right now what happened is Rajasthan does not offer enough to satisfy. Rajasthan is not itself enough for them. They need more and more. They are more hungry. So Jaipur, Orange Orchard near Nagpur, everything has been attacked. LBOW actually 3-4 active swarms is there from Rajasthan, and while Madhya Pradesh has 2 of 3 of them. Okay, and a small group is there in Maharashtra, Vidarbha region also. Once they start breeding, the swarm movement will cease or slow. So when they start breeding, it will stop. Okay, apart from search of food, their movement has been aided by westerly wind. You know, right? This time there will be westerly wind. The movement of westerly wind is directly connected with our rain. Okay, so this time this westerly wind is also came, and this has been aided for their flow, and that is why there is a easterly flow of this thing. Okay, now what damage have they caused? We know that not much, because rabi crop has already been harvested, and farmers are yet to start kharif sowing. And UNFAO has, however, predicted that several successive waves of invasion until July. There will be a successive invasion will be there until July. And it will come up to Bihar and Odisha. But after July, there will be a westward movement of the swarms that will return to Rajasthan. So after going to Odisha, they will return to Rajasthan. So that is how it will move, because of southwest monsoon. And the danger is when they start breeding. You know, once they start breeding, they need a single gregarious female locust that can lay 60 to 80. Imagine the size, 60 to 80 eggs 3 times during its average life cycle of 90 days. Just imagine how much it will happen. So if their breeding is coterminous with that of kharif crop, we would well have a situation similar to what maize, sorghum and wheat farmers of Kenya, Ethiopia and Somalia experience in March and April. So if we have a breed, if they breed after they have breed after, like during the time of kharif crop, we will be having a lot of problem during that time. Okay, how can this be controlled? This locust can be controlled by spraying of organophosphate pesticide on the night resting places of locust. So when the locust actually rest during night on the trees, so they will actually spray this kind of organophosphate pesticides. So this time they have been using drones and all for spraying it. So this is how they spray, and they spray chemicals like lambda-cladrone, deltamethrin, fipronil, chlorpyrifos, malathion to control the smog. However, Center had on May at 14 banned the use of chlorpyrifos and deltamethrin. Malathion is also included in the list of banned, but has been subsequently allowed for the locust control. So this is what happened. For in India, and India and Pakistan have been jointly fighting this. Okay, in 1993 there was also this kind of swarms of locusts came into India, but we had made a lot of efforts with external affairs, with help with Pakistan and India, and Pakistan and India have been cooperating this for this controlling of locust attack. So you can read much more in Indian Express today, Friday, May 29, 2020. It's an explained section, page number 30. Okay, so you will get in any website, any Telegram channel about this thing. So just like, subscribe, and share. Hope you understood what I meant to say. Thank you.